what are some of the lessons that you learned like from some of your earlier releases? Like you had like Phantom and Friends, and you had like a lot of early success with that, and I guess you have like a clear evolution path to like kind of where you are now. Like, so what are some like your lessons that you learned since your earlier stuff?
Yeah, it's a good question. I'm still sort of uncovering what those lessons are, but
Uh,
I think I think it's been very evident how important it is to stay true to what you want to create and not get swayed along the way depending on, what people are trying to tell you to make or what you think your audience wants to hear. So I think I've tried to maintain that and not pay too much attention to what other people think, and I think that's still really important and something I still struggle to maintain. And yeah, and to not just be too tied up in the areas that you've had success, not trying to repeat those or like, just not trying to constantly recreate the same thing just because something was successful. You just have
yeah.
to, I've really had to remind myself to just trust what I'm feeling in the moment, keep experimenting, keep creating. And yeah, I think what's right sort of usually pops out. And what if you're attentive to it and if you're listening and not rushing it. So I think that's sort of been the most vital part, is just trusting the instinct and trying to stay true to that amongst all the chaos that comes with releasing art or music in any way, because there's a lot of deterrence along the way that can really make you not want to do it anymore in some ways. So
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely probably one of the hardest parts about being a musician is for sure managing that business kind of aspect of it, because you still
yeah,
want to be, make some money and like live off
yeah,
it and be successful. But then like it's still an art form. So like you're also supposed to just express yourself. And it's kind of hard to balance that. I don't know if you've ever like felt
oh
like
yeah.
you've gotten a hold of it, or you're still kind of trying to figure out like that whole process.
I'm definitely still trying to figure it out because it seems to be getting harder and harder. Like that gap between, having the business mind, which is really just social media now.
Yeah.
That's really the whole industry is just based on the content you create for social media,
And
which I
impressions
really,
and yeah.
which,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's like, I really find that's the complete contradiction to the creation of art. So like, yeah, like you said, maintaining that balance is tough. And yeah, I don't know if there ever will be a balance to it because I think they're just opposite things,
Yeah, I guess
unfortunately.
when you came out, was there streamers, or was it still like a streaming business when you first
No. When I first released it, it was just like Bandcamp was
was the
the
only
tastemaker.
SoundCloud, maybe, I guess.
Exactly. SoundCloud. Yeah, Bandcamp. So it's definitely been a bit of a shift, and it's shifted very quickly to, Spotify being the only tastemaker in the whole business,
I mean,
really.
I mean, basically, yeah,
You
they
know?
have a huge market share.